In this video, we'll cover how you can use the assisted setup to get going with Clever Trade Plus. This doesn't cover every individual feature in Clever Trade Plus, but it will get you started. Our separate video that takes you through each individual feature will also show you where you can find that specific setup for each feature as well, though. On Business Central, we'll search for the Assisted Setup page. The Assisted Setup page lists links that immediately launch into any of the setup wizards for Business Central. This includes a whole section for our extensions, meaning you can go here to actually find all your setup wizards for all the Clever apps. You can rerun these as many times as you like, and once it has been completed though, you will get a tick in the completed column. We'll select Setup Clever Trade Plus. It'll give us a warning that we've already set it up, but we'll run it again. Make sure to read this and go through every step. This will take you through a lot of the different settings that you'll see in our separate videos, such as, for example here, item reference duplicates, and if you want to prevent item references from containing duplicate values, yes or no. If you do choose yes, you'll notice that I've got extra options here for which ones I want to prevent duplicates of. Do I want to retain completely invoice sales and purchase documents? If yes, I can then choose if sales and return orders, or purchase orders and return orders, one, the other, or both. Then sales and purchase input log, if I want to record the changes done to sales and purchase documents, yes or no. And then if I said yes, I can choose what I want to actually monitor on my sales input log, as well as a sales log period for reporting. Same for my purchase side. And then I've also got archive documents on release, for if I want to archive sales documents or purchase documents upon release. Then I have the setting up new item statuses. These are stored in item cards and will allow me to control the block status of items to prevent them from being used in transactions. If I select yes here, I have an opportunity to set up some various different statuses, which I've already got set up already in my system. You can create these yourself just by filling in these columns. Give them a code and description to match the purpose, and then just saying that if an item has this status, are they blocked overall, sales blocked, purchase blocked. And then from here as well, I can also set up a default item status for all my existing items in Business Central. I can click into the three dots to select one from here, and I'll only be able to select one where it's not blocked, because it is going to apply this en masse to all my existing items. Then do I want to set a default new item status for every newly created item? If so, what will that be? For example, I've got a pending review status I've created that blocks it on all transactions. So every new item will have to go through a stage of review perhaps, before it then becomes unblocked and approved. And that's it. I can select finish, I can rerun that again to change anything, but all that's really done is configure some of the setup pages and different bits of information within the system for the different areas of Trade Plus. For example, in inventory setup, we can see our item reference and default item status, which we set up in that wizard. And the same can be seen on pages like your sales and receivables setup or purchase and payables. Here we can see that retain on document posting, and our purchase input log section is filled out appropriately, as well as archive on release. The same will go for our items, where all of our existing items have that item status, that default one of approved, assigned against it. Now that's how you can quickly get started with Clever Trade Plus. We have a separate video going over the features within Clever Trade Plus. That will also include the individual setup to each individual feature. So I highly recommend you watch that video as well.